focused to keep going and to put in the work.
Right. How have being a star, being who you are right now, how have that changed you?
It just made me look at a lot of shit from certain different perspectives. You know what I'm saying? From a higher perspective and shit. But I done grew, I done matured a lot from it. And being able to see different shit. Cause
from Ford Field in Detroit.
Now I'm able to see different shit. So I done matured a lot. I done learned a lot of more shit.
It's a special prime
If I sit down with you,
of the NFL.
say 5 years from
Day
now,
Sports.
it's going to be 30. What you going to be able to tell me? What's your music career going to look like at 30? How different will it be from 24?
I might not talk about the exact same shit, but I'm still be that bitch.
It's the Detroit Lions taking on the Houston Texans.
Thanks for joining.
Thank you.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Detroit Lions. The punter, Jack Fox, has us ready to go, and we are underway here at Ford Field. On the return is Jones from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now, because it leads to a couple of snaps per game. We just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
It's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Stroud. He gets this one to Johnson. Finding space at the 40. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
Bunch of killers in a calm aesthetic with a minimal crowd. Learn across the bridge.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
So every jab step is pivotal. I came to get rid of this beautiful plan.
They run up the middle with Forrester. They get forward for 3 down to 16-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now Stroud.
I'll show him a difference in style.
There we go.
Inside the 5. And the Texans are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another. That's going to set up a first and goal.
Here's Stroud. And he's got it. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
He's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Pierce will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Or develop carpal tunnel and get iller hands. When this joint hurts.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Impact look like Kimbo striking an uppercut, not ill next. Look like a lymph node rising in. If I get pissed though, let a fist go. It's lit, bro. If you don't want to have to get your size again. I don't care if I grew up battling and watching you, it's gonna be more, but they have to get your size again.
Stafford on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Pulverins become pathogens when they carry it. It's going to get very real.
Now the first carry for Bush. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Go ahead and...
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Come on, man.
And he's going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play, won or lost a game. This seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now it's Stafford. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Throwing again at Stafford. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 13-yard line. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. They run up the middle of Bush. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Throwing to Stafford. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. That's complete right around the 8. And the Lions are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A very important third down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up first and goal.
Stafford now to throw. That's got his man. It's caught for a touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
These bitches got more sense than bad.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. These teams have it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
That's certainly clout. And you're going to talk about some things with a flurry of mouth. Like, did y'all know
on second down, it's Stroud. Flushed out right. Got an open man, it's Foster. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
There's Big K, who brought the church, mentioning slavery and
they'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
That's the case. The white is the main reason we barely recognize you now. And it appears true.
Dancing to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
That's a drastic need. We need to be careful of the people we give an in to. It's a drastic need.
They're going for it. Here's Stroud. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert it, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Like a bag of peas. Make this bastard bleed. Do him devastated.
Now a first down throw. Stafford going underneath. He's got Hawkinson. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Here now, 2nd and 4. To throw is Stafford. Guy's man complete over the middle. That's Bush. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stafford. And Sanders has got it complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. This 2nd and 4.
I can't stand y'all pace. Big K, they put it down in front of a dog and became a sandlot chase.
His first catch, good for him on 1st down.
12 more accolades. You need to stop that from telling us we to rush our style. I couldn't even bomb on Sui on the push the goddamn button. That's why your fame escapes you. You had a rookie JC, Rich Dollars. That's why these lames will praise you. You're smoked by Rex, Sean.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And they'll get it down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Sanders. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field. They get man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Patterson's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Houston offense as they get set to take over here. They're coming off a fourth-down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
I let moms, pops, brothers, and sisters have it. I'm from a different class. They will roll a
Heavy rush and down he goes. Romeo LaCroix shooting in there and dropping him for the sack.
This is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
They say you use Vaseline and lotion in ways you're not supposed to use them in. See, you fake
Foster on second down. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing now is Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Texans football to start quarter 2. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Going right back to DeAndre Hopkins. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down.
This battle literally came full circle. So our timeline for Jason. Given my health history.
Going up the middle, Foster. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, go for a touchdown. The runs that really make it work are the ones where you just get what you need, right? And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Stroud. That's Schultz. What a really nice grab. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 23 yards, the final tally.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Feet surgery at 12.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
So while you was claiming the St. Louis arch, I really needed one. Let's talk being young.
Stroud looking to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
The lessons will continue. This rookie, he's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. Down behind the line, he's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They'll hand off to Foster. And a short gain here down to the 22.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kylie Fairbairn comes on. From the left half, just a 32-yard attempt. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will knot us up at 10.
Catch a crucifix, get gloved and die. You would do some stupid shit.
So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's 32-yardage. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal. Because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
Different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say, if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Another run here with Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. For the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. The football going back over now to the Houston Texans. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal. And I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Not joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Yeah, maybe wear down the other defense. We'll see. This is Foster. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Stroud to throw it. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
After the interception, here's Stafford. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Salute to J-Stacks account.
Bush trying the middle. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Yaya Burgess.
Now Stafford. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders.
Unfucking-believable.
It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
Got everything straightened out.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 40-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off. And it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they pulled it by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Watch this on your lunch break, man. Salute to everybody, though, man. Appreciate everybody.
First down kick. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. And they looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
I got some stuff to talk about.
Now it's 2nd and 6.
We got to talk about some things, man. Now,
St.
this
Brown
guy,
motioning left.
Years ago, right?
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead to give up the middle. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
If you have some type of influence,
Stafford on 3rd down.
people's going to come.
Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
All right, but now, what I'm going to talk to y'all, this YouTuber guy here by the name of Doug.
They snap it to Stafford.
Right,
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
He was popular back in the day.
16-yard touchdown. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Now, he's got a lot of
Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The return is Jones from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And Charles, he's a rookie. He's put it on the ground once, maybe defensively. Now they're saying, okay, we can get this young buck to cough it up 2, 3 times. He's got to be careful here.
Yeah, they do tend to zero in on the young runners because once one comes out, as you noted, you think there's an opportunity for more. This is where you have to get with that guy and say, all right, they're going to come after you, but we believe in your talents. Take care of the football, and let's go.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Stroud's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Out of the gun, they hand to Foster. To about
Come on, man.
2nd down.
Oh, That's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged.
We gotta figure this shit out, bro.
Ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The second down throw now from Stroud. Over the middle, complete. It's Schultz. So the completion good for 7 there. And 3rd and 1 now.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
3rd and 1, who you going to call? Not the scat back. You go with the big man. Hand him the ball and let him get upfield and pick up a first down.
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Open man, here's Foster. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
It's complete to Hopkins. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. And Stroud now to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud. That one into the hands of Hopkins downfield. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, 38 yards. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, what, 3-to-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's finished off by the touchdown from DeAndre Hopkins. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here.
On first down, it's Stafford.
Quick completion here to Johnson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On first and 10, Stafford. Again, it's Johnson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Stafford. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You've got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bush. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from 53. And he missed it. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Boy, Brandon, a missed opportunity there at the end of this first half. You'd love to give your guys a lead going into the break, but this effort doesn't find the mark, and that's going to keep things all square.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. So nothing separating these two teams as we head to the break, all square. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, back to you two in just a bit. But first, welcome everyone to downtown Orlando and our EA Sports halftime report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. But they are all even to this point. So to see if either side can pull away, let's get you right back out to Brandon and Charles for the start of the second half.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Stafford. He's got the connection to Moore. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down.
On third down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
Here comes the Lions punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. He finds Hopkins complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. From the pistol, it's Foster. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to
touchdown, Texans. DeAndre Hopkins, his 2nd touchdown of the night, and the Texans have broken the tie. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this 3rd quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. And Detroit back in possession of the football. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now?
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
This is Foster. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. From the 20, here's 2nd and 5. They keep it in the hands of Foster. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 60 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They run. It's Foster. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Now Stroud. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Schultz. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Here's Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Stroud looking to change the play. Now they'll change things up. First and goal, Foster. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Texans go up by 2 touchdowns.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And the lead is up to 14. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Detroit's offense ready to take over. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On first down, Stafford here. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Now a play fake it at Stafford. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up second down. Stafford looks to throw again. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. They'll run it with Bush. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's Stafford. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal. Stafford now to throw. And he's he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. The sack sets him back a full 10 yards there on 1st and goal.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. Under pressure, they got him again. This will cost him 11 yards there on the 2nd and goal sack.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
And while the guys with the ball are having a whole lot of fun keeping it on the ground, the guys on the opposite side, they are having zero fun. They've been getting pushed around the entire game and haven't found an answer yet to slow down the running game.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Stroud off the play fake. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. Buying time to his left. And he couldn't get rid of the football. Trying to buy a little time, but he'll just tuck it and go down. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Meanwhile, Stroud's throw complete there to Johnson. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
They run up the middle with Foster. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips.
Pierce has it knocked loose. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. He finds his man, complete. That's Bush. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second down and a yard. Now it's Stafford. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Houston's offense taking over again. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. Play action. Here's Stroud. He finds his target. It's Schultz. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a second down and 6. On the run, it's Foster. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds. And then the last second, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to let this slip away.
82 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. On the bootleg, Stroud. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. That's good for 28 yards. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Throwing now is Stroud. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. C.J. Stroud. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Texans have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was C.J. Stroud who finished off that drive with the touchdown run. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. So out now come the Lions. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked.
But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where, as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And the official won't even think twice about pulling his flag on that one.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. To the air again, Stafford. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Texans will take over here just shy of the 30. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
They'll start on the ground with Foster. And he'll get this to the 32.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
93 yards rushing now on 23 carries so far. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Now 2nd and 5. And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Stroud looking to throw. Steps away to his left. And Stroud wisely slides down safely after picking up the first down. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
First and 10, it's Stroud. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it's second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down. Again, it's Stroud. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Lions force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here. To throw is Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bush. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Back to throw, Stafford. To the right side, and he's got more, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 1. Throwing again is Stafford. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up first and 10. Here's Stafford. He finds his man, complete. It's Bush. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. On second down, here's Stafford. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Again, it's Stafford. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Second down and 4. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the letter jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far. They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll let it go deep for Foster. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And give him a gain of 37.
And this has been the story all night long. They just came out firing and have not backed off, even with the big fourth quarter lead. Here's another completion for big yardage.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Stroud. Forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Stroud to throw it. Got an open man. It's Foster. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 1st down, here's Stroud. Being chased out left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this